Yo guys, what's up? Jan from YouTube, AUTISM Freestyler here. Yeah guys, today I want to introduce you about my situation in the moment currently. As you know, it's really bad, but I didn't tell you yet the details. So I want to tell you the details in this video. So why my case is that frustrating, and for my soul really it's like bleeding. My soul is bleeding. It's very hard for me to take because, as you know, I've already told that the pro football scene, they see big talent and great potential in my videos. But yes, the only reason they still ignore me, act like I don't not exist, is only because I'm not the norm. Even though they see big talent in me. And you know, this is not the reason, this is just a type of discrimination and racism and ableism. Yeah guys, today I want to tell you the reasons, as you can already see in the title, why I am, why the pro football is the only system that can work for me as a footballer, as a striker. And why I can't fit in amateur football levels or lower division levels. And yeah, let's get started, guys. So yeah, I tell you the reasons. Wait a minute. But really, I've already make a video about this, but in German language. You know, we do it in English language because I think that I have a lot of subscribers from abroad also. So yeah guys, let me search the text. So the reasons why I only can fit in the why I can only fit in the pro football system and not in lower leagues, divisions or amateur football levels is the first one, which I didn't told in a German version of this video, that I can't find motivation in the amateur football system, and the trainers, the coaches are really too dumb to, not in the mental state to handle my autism. So I tell them about my autism, they say yes, okay, I understand. But 10 minutes later, they just scream at me, yell at me, and then again the next cases. And in amateur football, you know, you can get dropped on the bench because of sympathy, how you like each other as a person. And you know, in the pro football, only because of what you give on the field, what you do in the field, you know. And if you do a good job and you are an absolute asshole, you don't get benched because you do a good job. And this is the case in the amateur system. In the amateur system, you can do a good job. But when you're an asshole, yes, you get benched immediately. And wait a minute. Yes, and the uncontrolled bird-wild game in the amateur systems, lower leagues, it's bad for my autism and for me and for my illnesses, for me as a person. And the sorted pro football, where the focus in pro football is more on sorting on the field, more control, more quality in the touches, it's better for my autism and for me as a person, for me as a player, everything. And you know, in amateur football, they're just, like literally every team has too many junkies which just smoke and sometimes take dope after training and something. I really hate this. I'm not such a guy who smokes or drinks or something like this. And you know, this isn't the case in pro football. In pro football, they're just really professional, matured persons that are disciplined in their lifestyle in the training routines, and they don't smoke or drink. In the amateur football system or lower leagues, yes, you don't get, it can be the case that you don't receive the ball only because the person that should play you the ball, because I'm well placed, positioned on the field, yes, that the person don't likes me as a person, and so for this reason the person don't plays me the ball, so I can receive the ball only because the person don't likes me, and such childish behavior is not visible in the pro football system. And you know, if you ask in the amateur lower leagues football system the coach of the match or training, or in the match or training, what you can do better as a player personally, then yes, in the amateur system the trainers say just nerfed, boy, play your fucking game and shut the fuck up. So really like this, really in the same speech literally. And you know, in the pro football, when you ask a coach or trainer in pro football or stuff in a training session or after the training session or game or in a game or after a match or after a tournament, what you can do better as a player to perform even better, yes, then it's a sign for goodwill, and the coaches and stuff, they recognize that, and they love to see this in the pro football system. And you know, in the amateur football system or lower league system, there, when I asked for match footage, so for taking films of my actions on the field in the training or a match or in a tournament, really they always refuse match footage, really unnerved in the amateur system. But in the pro system, literally every team in the Bundesliga or second tier, not only in Germany but in France, Netherlands, everywhere in the Europe, every pro football team has, meanwhile, I think, drones which film the whole training session and also analyzes for training matches and videos, which is also a great point for me. And you know, in the amateur system, the coaches and trainers in the lower divisions or amateur football system, they promise me to keep an eye on my autism, and when I don't, for the case that I don't understand an exercise, that they explain me 2 or 3 more times. But then the case comes in and I don't complain, I don't understand the exercise, then the trainer, even though he promised me to explain 1 more time or 2 more times, or maybe 3 more times when it's a very difficult one, yes, then the trainer coach refuses to explain me again the exercise, and yes, he screams at me, yells at me, tells me that I extra don't concentrate myself for the exercise, for the training. And yes, in pro football, really everything, when you ask what you can do better, if you could explain again, you know, the coaches love this in pro football. And in pro football, in the sort of pro football system, they have also really stuff, medicine. Really, you're secured. You're really secured as a person also. It's just benefits, you know. So guys, this was the reasons for why Yandus, so me, can only work as a footballer, as a striker, can only have the chance to success in the pro football system and not in the amateur football systems. And yeah guys, I hope you've liked the video. Like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the clock. Yes, to not miss out my unique journey, the journey of the world's first striker and freestyler ever with autism and other illnesses, which is believed by football agents and experts around the globe to reach the pro football level. So yeah guys, as I say, like, subscribe, and to not miss my journey. Stay well, everyone, and yeah, see you next time, guys. Vamos.